All right, another amazing castle figure that we're going to talk for hours about. First off, and I was corrected by this. I was like, when I saw this figure, I was like, how come we have not gotten Falconers and stuff like that before? Like Castle 2007 Kingdoms would have been perfect. But also someone did point out, like, original Castle used to have the gray parrots that were kind of falcons and supposed to be like representing that kind of thing. You know, they represent everything. I agree, but still something this detailed, the Falconer's glove and stuff. I don't know why we haven't gotten a Falconer set yet, but I absolutely love this. I'm so happy that it's not just like, hey, we're getting a Black Falcon Archer, we're getting a Falcon.
Well, the Falcon's great. I mean, the printing on the Falcon's cool. I don't know. People were questioning whether or not it was a reprint of the Seagull, but it looks like it's a different mold potentially.
So, I mean, even if it is, it's still
even if it is,
like it looks different. It looks like a Falcon.
Yeah, no,
you can't use a Seagull as a Falcon, but you can clearly use this as a Falcon.
Right, exactly. It doesn't really matter, right? Like,
I think this is a bird we're going to see because people are going to buy as many of these. We're going to see a ton of these in the aftermarket and in so many castle mocks.
Yeah. I mean,
definitely.
Andrew, I would assume you're going to throw a few in the castle you're building.
Yeah, I'm 100% will. 100% will. I'm going to get as many of these as I can, just simply because of the torso being different.
Well, and it also has the cape on the back too.
Yeah.
So
the cape is printed on the back, but then you also get the actual cape.
This figure will be perfect for nobles, especially in like Black Falcon Knights or nobles, like
with the chain going across. That's a nice touch.
That dark blue cape will be perfect to throw on them. I think you'll have to pop off the arms, or at least one. I don't know. It is interesting that we got the Black Falcon arms. I would say you could also switch the legs out for your archers and give those legs to your archers, and then
if you're squeamish about pulling arms, which I would be, but as far as these guys, you could still keep that gloved arm if you wanted to turn them into your archers, because they did have like that glove archer guard, so you could kind of make it work for that too without having to pull the arms. But yeah, I can see why you'd want to pull off one of the
Or you just put a brown glove on the other hand. The guys, riding horses or stuff, he's a knight. He needs some leather gloves to, I don't know.
The pouch is cool on the belt too.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I will say the bow is nice that it's a different color.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it because it's a different color. The only problem is like when you're building a mock, you can't have like 2 or 3 guys that have that color.
True.
You need a bunch,
Yeah, well, you'd need a bunch of these, like to where you could mix them.
We'll see if they put it on something else. Sometimes they pull these parts out on this, and then they end up showing up on other stuff. So
I mean, like the bard. Think about Drew. Think about the bard. Like we got so many of his parts in the new castle. Yeah. Like I could see that happening again.
Couldn't you basically build the bard from the castle?
Everything except the legs, I'm pretty sure.
You pretty much
everything except the legs and the face. I'm pretty sure. But besides that, it was like all good. But it is nice that we get a new bow. Like I will say, like a different color. At least it would be cool to get like a brown bow with maybe a little more like color into it. But I'm fine with this.
Yeah, you know what would be cool is if they'd come out with either this one or the elf recurve, the bigger one, where there was like maybe where it was like a dual mold, where like the arrow was a different color or the handle was a different color,
or there's no arrow on it.
Or there's no arrow on it, and you get like a pack of arrows. That would be cool.
Maybe a different quiver. Yeah.
I do like the pants, though. The pants with the leather boots are awesome.
This figure, you can really mix and match with some of your other Black Falcons and really get some like cool looks going on, I mean,
honestly, these pants would work with the lion torso as well, because they all have blue pants.
Oh, true. I didn't think about that.
Nice. Yeah. The only thing that I would say is replace the red hair. You could keep it in the kit, because sometimes...
Watch it, Jason.
Replace the red hair.
Watch it.
It's not because it's red. I don't care. Replace the hair. I actually like that it's red. I know Brad has some issues with it, but like I like red. But put a black forestman's cap on her instead.
Yeah.
With a little like yellow
or even
red
the blue.
On it.
Like the blue forestman's will work.
Nah, you gotta get the black, because we don't have a black forestman's hat yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And or even like as like something you can switch out. That's what I think would be cool.
Have they made a blue hood? Like, we have all the brown with the black.
Old school?
Yeah,
I think they have dark blue Jedi hoods. Yeah.
Yeah, the dark blue new hood. Yeah, dark blue, but not the regular blue.
A dark blue would look really good on this figure, or also the civilian, the peasant hoods would look really cool for like archers.
A black civilian hood.
Yeah. Okay. I have no problem with people with red hair. That is not like that or
whatever. Thanks for making that clear.
I want to make sure it's clear because I don't want Crystal to kill me. Because I see her comments in the chat. It doesn't feel medieval to me. I don't know. That's my only thing. Like, I would have preferred like.
You tell that to her Scottish and Irish blood.
But like, I think it would have been. Wouldn't a ginger hair be better? Like that's red.
Yeah,
that's like straight red.
Brick red. That's a very brick red. Though I think did one of the peasant ladies have the pigtails in red back in Castle, like early Castle, Yellow Castle?
Yes.
So
yeah,
it was like the Pippi Longstocking.
But they also they didn't have
Pippi Longstocking hair.
They also didn't have like a ginger hairpiece back in the day until like Star Wars. So like,
no, I don't. Yeah,
I like that it's vibrant red like this.
Okay,
I like this a lot.
Here's the thing, like that's something that again, like obviously people are going to army build with this. They're going to swap heads. They're going to swap helmets. They're going to put hats and hoods and things. So I think it's cool to have this hairpiece in this color, and then replace it with something else if you don't want it on the castle fig. But you can use it for like, I mean, heck, we can make 1,000 Little Mermaids with it, right? Like, that's just what we all need.
No, yeah, I don't have any problem with the piece in general. Like, I love it when we get new pieces because customizing characters is one of the best parts about Lego. Like, but
and we don't have this hairpiece in red currently.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say if there was black hair on this minifigure, I would have an awful taste in my mouth.
Why?
The fact that it's bright red. It gives that character like, you're like, oh, this is a ginger. This is a ginger archer with a falcon.
Okay. You don't like raven archers with falcons?
No.
I will say one thing about this figure. It does feel like they went safe with it. Like, and doing a Black Falcon one like this, like I would have loved to see even like the shield, maybe like somewhere else, or like maybe let's get Black Knight archer or like, something like that, a little bit different, because again, we've gotten 1, 2, 3 Black Falcon sets in the last 2 years.
They're all the same, and this one looks very similar. Yeah, a casual observer wouldn't even tell the difference.
Yeah, and that's what I thought when I first saw the leaks about it. It was not that much different. I mean, I do like they've done a decent amount of printing on it, which is nice. But still, it would have been like, hey, it would have been really cool to get like Black Knights or a different little bit variation or even a new faction in general. It's still cool that you could put this with the new castle, blacksmith, 3-in-1 castle, whatever it is. It's still cool to have it. But
I think we had mentioned earlier the Black Falcon kind of feel from the Kingdom's Joust. Maybe seeing that come back as a logo might have been cool. Or I've always wanted to see them redo the yellow shield. And I know that's kind of weird for some people, but like seeing this with like a black tunic with like some cool highlights and then that yellow falcon shield, same new design.
The Raven. Oh, okay, that one is what you're talking about. Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna say,
but that would have thrown people probably and got people confused. But
it'd been cool to get the Raven too, like the Raven, because I think this is a Raven. That Raven print would have been sick, but we all know that's not coming back.
That's never coming back ever.